to meet up to what we asked to raise, the money would have come into me over the weekend. But sadly, we didn't meet up to it. So it's going to be next month, in another 1 month. But however, when it's done, it will go off. Facebook will know that they've gotten it, but it will not be getting to me until the end of next month, like 20 something of next month. We didn't meet up, so it didn't come to me. You tried, which we really tried. I'm sure everybody tried, but so far it's not, we are not yet there. So please try harder. On this platform, you can support by sending stars. Stars help us earn money to make more content. Aside that, we actually targeted that this particular one was going to be for Ramadan festival. What we plan to feed people in the mosque, and which definitely we are not going to allow this. We couldn't meet up to stop us. Some of us have decided to give into it, and thank you so much. I'll be sending your name down to the mosque. They're going to pray for you people, and I've decided to go ahead with the foundation and be able to do at least feed 200 people by the grace of God. This Friday, Muslims will call it Jimo or Jimo. So it's going to be this Friday in a mosque. We chose a mosque somewhere in Ogba Guda side. That's where it will take place by the grace of God. And so your names and star givers, their names will be sent there. It doesn't matter, star giver. Yes, though I may not know the star givers, but it will be written star givers. It will get to you. The prayer must get to you, because you will know within you that you gave stars. And then the people that gave Naira, also they will pray for all of you people, like we normally would do it. So it's very important. If it's elderly people too that we go and give, or widowers, we did that before, doing Auntie Tokuba same matter that she did before through us. We did that. Prayers went on. It's very important. You understand? Don't think, oh no, it's not relevant. No, it is important. It's very, when you do things for such people, even the Bible and the Quran, that's what the Bible and the Quran loves the most. Charitable. You understand? Charitable. Give widows, give widower, give, orphanage homes, beggars, you understand? But because of the way Nigeria is now, what we are hearing about beggars on the road, you give them money or anything, they use it for diabolic things. That's why, a lot of people have decided to move back, not to be giving beggars anything. Like, before, that you can just call beggars and give them money and everything. So people have chosen to go to nursing homes, orphanage homes, old people's homes, go to areas where they have people that are suffering poverty, less privilege, empowerment, all those things, like that. It's good. The Bible loves it, and the Quran, I'm telling you, preaches it always. In fact, in the Quran, it preaches giving charitably more. Unlike, our own Christianity. Christianity talks about in the church more. You understand? Like to give in the church. No, the Quran tells you to give out. Food, money, anything. Give to the needy, to the poor, to the widows. Widower says, that's what the Quran calls love. That's what the Quran calls love. You understand? There's a man, on our forum. I'm coming, I'll say greet you people. On our forum, which day? Today, just today. And I woke up to it whilst we were, doing our service and everything. I then went into our forum. I have different forums that I participate in, that I'm a member of my, different schools that I went to, and, like that. So I also have political forums. So on that forum, there was, the men, they always argue a lot. And the argument is basically on politics. They always go fight each other over politics. So this particular guy, was so angry because a lady spoke on Christians, You know, she's, I don't know if she's an atheist or she's a Christian, I don't know, but she tried to open the eyes of Christians. Like, to her, to me, I took it as a research. I took it as a research, and it's left for you to objectively take it on board. But what she said is, if you look at in those days, anybody that is called a Christian, you know, it's not as if they are of good behavior. What Christianity preaches to you is that if you want to make heaven, there's always a reward. So a lot of people don't think being good is important. They do it because they want to make heaven. Because there's belief that there's life after death. And for this reason, to make heaven, you have to be Christ-like. If you make sense from that. She now said that is more or less like, it's not like you really think being good is good. Do you understand? But these day Christian, what they do now is that because they know there's always a reward for any, they say, give. When you give, you will hear the pastor then end up saying, when you give, then it will, God will bless you. When you give your tithes, you know, in exchange of, it's not as if they believe in giving, but they do it to get something for a reward. So some people decide to be good because even the Bible doesn't even agree to being good. The Bible agrees to being Christ-like. Bible says if you are good, you are not making heaven. There's nothing like being good. Atheists who are the ones that take good as being good. But the Bible says you have to be Christ-like to make heaven. And you know what that means. You know, you have to fulfill all righteousness to make heaven. So that woman, let me not add to it, then said, many Christians are not good people. Instead, they are good in the church because they are expecting that there's a reward. Now, where did that argument lead to? Another guy, a guy shared that in the platform from maybe TikTok. Another guy now said, no, this girl talking must have bipolar. He actually diagnosed the girl. You know how we behave. We always get angry. When I supposed to, when somebody says his or her view, or a researcher, so instead of you to just say, no, I beg to differ, and submit your own opinion. You know, the person was now abusing this person. In fact, I will read it. Sorry, I will read my own. I will just read something so that I had to go into that platform. Normally, I don't really argue with men, but I had to correct the guy's understanding about many things. Sorry, I will, you know, this is my platform. This one is it's a political platform. I probably will open the thing for you people to listen. Just hold on. I am going somewhere. We argued. Sorry, it's not like I love arguments, but the guy got tired and said to me that he needs to take a break. Okay, so I'm coming. So I want to open where I started. Okay, so this is me. This was around 7:51 a.m. So this was the guy. This is the lady. Let me play what she said. Hold on. This is the lady. Okay? So now let me play what she said.
So I was having a conversation with a friend of mine a few days ago, and I said something to her that she struggled with. So I thought I should share the same information with you guys and see how you guys would process it. So this friend of mine is a Christian, and she's one of those Christians who operates using the Pascal's wager. And after explaining to her how the Pascal's wager is proof that you don't truly, believe in what you are doing, you are just operating out of fear, and that if I were her God, I would make sure she burned in hell because she's not genuinely worshiping me. That was how we got to the point where we started talking about what it means to truly be a good person versus what it means to be a person pretending to be good. So the conversation trickles down from me breaking down the Pascal's wager to us getting to that point where we're talking about the concept of good and bad. And I told this friend of mine that the majority of Abrahamic religious people out there are not good people, and they don't know how to be good people because they were not taught what it means to actually be good. Now, hearing me say this, as you can imagine, she was confused because she's a Christian lady and she's of the belief that Christianity is that thing that makes people pancha pancha. She believes that Christianity makes people good. Now, I'm going to be taking this friend of mine out of this conversation and explain to you guys exactly what I explained to her. Christianity don't teach people how to be genuinely good people. Christianity teaches people how to pretend to be good. And you can see this fact across history. Indigenous people across the world first encountered Christian missionaries. And these same Christian missionaries came with colonizers and enslavers. These same missionaries were present all through the time where the colonizers were colonizing, enslaving, raping, murdering, stealing, but they never stopped them. Hell, colonization and slavery was authorized by the Catholic Church. Pope Alexander VI sanctioned it. That tells us all we need to know about how Christianity don't make you a good person. So now we've dabbled into history a bit. Let's come to the present. Present-day Christians are not taught to be genuinely good. Present-day Christians are taught to be good on a condition. And you see it where they tell you, do this so you either don't go to hell or do this so you can go to heaven. They are not taught, just be good because it's good to be good. They are taught, if you are good, there's going to be gold at the end of the rainbow for you. That's why when you listen to preachers encouraging their members to either give to God or to whatever good cause, there is always that clause at the end. And God will bless you. So folks really don't know how to genuinely be good people. They have seen the concept of being a good person as a means to an end. If I am good, I get something good in return. So they are making long and short-term investments. Short-term investments they get while they are here on earth, and the long-term investment is going to heaven. And let's not even talk about how they do good for show. You go to church and they are donating money. They will announce the people that give millions. Suppose good people.
So that's just that part. Then now, the guy then came up. You see, this is the guy. This is the guy now. Angry. She sounds like she's got bipolar disorder or borderline disorder. That was what he said. Her background must really be checked to understand why she's acting the way she's doing. She says she certainly isn't telling the truth because she obviously hasn't been taught well. Everything Christianity is accused of Islam might. Now, he took it out of order by going to Islamic religion. Do you understand? Because I think the person that shared that video is a Muslim. I think so. You understand? So now he took it out of context and said everything Christianity is accused of Islam might even be 10 times worse. I wonder why people take swipes at Christianity easily. Is it because Islam is written in Arabic and most people can't understand the deep teachings therein? I would like to hear this lady talk about Islam or her native worship because I know where they are coming from. The ones worshipping river, stone, iron, thunder, fire, etc. I dare her to educate us about her God and stop bad-mouthing other people's way of worship. Now, did you listen to that lady? I do not personally, in my own subjective view, think that she meant harm. She was actually, from her own understanding, which she tabled and submitted reasonably for me. Now, I then said to him, I said, I woke up to that anger. I then said, I disagree with you on your submission. That's me talking now. Because apparently that person talking is, I think he's a doctor. Yes, he's actually a doctor. I disagree with you on your submission. The fact that you diagnosed her is a doctor, but is not a doctor that should diagnose, because the people that diagnose, they are quite different. But for him to say bipolar, we know his name is Dr. But for him to say bipolar, and I'm thinking in my head, why bipolar? I said, the fact that you diagnosed her is where I ultimately disagree with you. she has only proven to you in here, that's me talking here, that she's a profound researcher who has a mind of hers to critically think and independently decide that Christians ain't good people because they weren't taught to be. I concur with her, and it has nothing to do with her background. In fact, she has shown a lot of intelligence and capability to do great exploration worthy of emulation. If only people can do research and be sound upstairs like this lady, then a lot won't be vulnerable to fall for the gimmicks she has so shed more light on. Have an open mind and be a reasonable one. That is the only way to gain knowledge. I come in peace. So I tabled that to him. Then he has this to say, because I'm going to take you people to a story a guy mentioned here in support of my argument with the doctor now. Then he said, I laugh in Swahili. You see, doctors too laugh. He said, I laugh in Swahili. This has nothing to do with having an open mind, my brother. He referred to me as a brother because I would hardly talk much, but some people know that I'm a woman, but he thought because the men are the ones always, at loggerheads on the platform. So I kept on typing because he drifted in, he came in because I had posted the first comment. Then I said, and I add, this has nothing to do with religion. It is our research on Christianity. If you do yours on Islam or other religions, I bet we would reason along if you make sense. So I said to the person, I'm a woman, not a man. So the person then said to me, oh, okay, ma, my apologies. But he then further went, oh, I do not even have much a qualm with her post as much as I have about the subtle intentions of those constantly berating this platform with similar posts. From wherever this one is coming from, other posts can also emanate to always balance their views rather than pretend it's just a post. Then I said, I want you to objectively listen to the speaker. She has no ulterior motives to bring down Christians. She's exposing her views from her observations. I understand that you men on the platform use everything to score goals, but in this case, she is genuinely speaking from personal views and observations, which is true. This was what I said. Then, when he said, okay, ma, my apologies, I said, you're welcome, sir. Doctor, I that put in bracket, doctor, thank you. Then now somebody then came and wrote a story, and I will read that. Okay, sorry. I think okay. Then okay, yeah. I think he then went on. Maybe after I said that, he went on. Then he said, maybe, but when the same people post about Islam, you hear only good things, and Islamic scientists being the first scientists to discover A or B. That's what he kept on saying. Most of the planets being named in Arabic and so on and so forth. Follow the pattern carefully. You will see the same people, they don't ever have anything good to post about Christianity. Never. It's about fake pastors and wrong Christian doctrines, etc. Then I said to this person, then counter it by bringing posts that speaks positively on Christians or Christianity. That was what I said to him. Then he said, I would rather discuss politics than condemn Islam. He went on, but the reason I always talk about those things is that our societies require people with balanced thinking and not people who are one-sided. It is causing friction and wars everywhere. If we think that highlighting the flaws of any religion is the way to go in this age and time, then I have nothing more to say myself. Then I said, that is preaching the gospel truth. If you have posts that exposes negativity in Islam, then bring it on board. We would listen and make our judgment. That is why we are human and we have our brains to be able to independently judge and reason. So somebody then told a story. Then he said, okay, something your sheikhs, imams, scholars have not been able to solve thousands of years. Please give me a break. He said that. Then I said, okay, will do. Meanwhile, some men have started bombarding him. So he was angry. He now said, okay, I smiled. I gave him a smile emoji. I said, okay, a break will do. And I laughed. You started it, but you seem tired already. Be encouraged. Life is sweet with a bit of opposition here and there. Do have a happy Sunday, doctor. Ciao. Then a guy came and told a story in Concord. He concurred to what I have to say. Then he said, I'm going to read it to you guys. And that's the part I wanted you people to listen to. Oh, where is that guy's story? Because others they're bombarding, they were now abusing him. Let me look for it. Then he answered to my write-up and he said, in order to support this, your write-up, I have a personal experience. And I think the guy is an Igbo guy. His name is Obi. I think he's a lawyer. I think he's practicing in Abuja. Yeah, I think he's a lawyer. Yeah, because I always see him with his wig. Yeah, I think he's a lawyer. Now, it's Obi. So in order to support this, your write-up, I have a personal experience about our Christians. So he was in support of what I had to say, prior to then, he said, I was stranded in Abuja many years ago. I went to more than 5 churches for help. Just little cash to complement what I had on me to go back to Lagos. None of them could help me. Youth coppers I met on the road and explained my situation to, advised me to go. This is somebody writing here today. Advised me to go to the mosque. And this man is a Christian, okay? His name is Obi. Advised me to go to the mosque. And as I got to the mosque, I waited for them to finish their prayers. I approached the imam, explained my situation to him. He asked to wait for him. He went into the mosque, removed his cap, opened it up, asked his members to contribute money for a stranger that is stranded. All of them gave me more than enough. Our Christians was busy trying to know my church dominations, but none of them helped me. So from my experience and story, whom among the two religions knows and respects humanity, no, or God? So he question marked it. I then put a love. There's no need to answer that kind of question because it goes to show that the people that helped the stranger, they are the ones that have respect and love for God and, of course, for humanity. So that's just c'est fini. They do it. We do it a lot amongst ourselves. One denomination, we say, domination, be denomination, we say because you are not maybe CAC, you are not good, they won't help you because you are not redeemed, because you are not Bakare, you are not, too many, it's only Catholic. I think it's only Catholic that do not discriminate in Christianity. It's only Catholic. You will never hear Catholic saying this person is Protestant, we won't help. But other ones in the whole of Christianity, they discriminate. So that's what this man is. That Igbo guy said. He baby, that guy, he's now based in Abuja. That I know. He's a lawyer now in Abuja. He said there was a time in Abuja years ago, he was stranded, had no money. He went into the church, 5 different churches. None of them could raise money to help him. Then on his way, that particular day, he saw coppers who told him to go to the mosque. And on getting there, he waited for them to finish their prayers. He approached the imam. The imam took his hat, went into the mosque and told them that a stranger is stranded. And all of them, they contributed into that hat. And they gave it to him. It was given to him. And that money, he said he had enough, more than enough, for him to go back. That's what the Quran preaches. To be sincere. Because sometimes, you know, you will be wondering, who this my religion. You understand? That is what the Quran preaches. Give, 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 give. And that's why you hardly see an imam having many things. I know that many of them have changed now. Now, these days, you see Islam, this one, that one. All of them, those ones are fake. Oh. All of them, because now Christians have opened their eyes now. Many of them now want to make money. I will not lie. I will not personally. Thank God I know Christ. Thank God for my life. That I know Christ. But it's because my father didn't teach us Arabic. And the reason why my father didn't teach us Arabic was because as a young child, he felt abused. Because to learn Arabic, if your head not picking, they go beat you. His mother was always, because he was the only son of his mother. The mother went to take him out from the place. The child that I'm looking up to, her future. You understand? So my father, that thing gave him PTSD. So he cannot imagine it. That's why my father, he never raises his hand. Throughout the days of his life, he doesn't beat a child. When he remembers how Arabic people in the Keu, how they teach people to learn Keu, how they beat children to learn. You know, they will always tell you, don't spare the rod. Don't. They beat you. If you know, your brain go open. You must know. My daddy doesn't support that part. That's why none of his kids learned Arabic. He allowed us to be ourselves, what we want to do. And that's why today I'm a Christian. It's not everybody that can stand that beating. My father can't stand it. And that's why he himself, he can chastise you. He knows how to deal with a child, but he will never raise his hand to beat a child. My mother will beat you from now till tomorrow, but my father will never. You understand? Because my father remembers how his own mother came to take him away from Arabic school because of beating. Hey! So, that's my dad's experience. So, that is that. So, we move. So I just said I should delve into that so that people can see my experience this morning and how they go. So Eunice is number 2, Ajim Kasilam is number 3, Bakare Adegbero is number 4, Soyik Ashamu is number 5, Aramide Mayegu is number 6, Sherifa Kolawole is number 7. Yeah, correct. Funke Eshilokun is number 8. Owners of the country, well done. I love you people. You people are really supportive. Omolara Asheku is number Omolaja Olaya Asheku is number I think 9. I'm not sure. Miriam Di Paris number 10. Owners of the country where Arabi Repelli number 11. Sister Wande Olajide, Madam owner of the country number 12. Kate Richmond number 13. Sister Wande, I love you. Adetunji Aisha number 14. Aramide, I see you again. Show you again. Titi Lion number 15. Sophie Love, all of you are all welcome. Thank you all so much. Owners of the country, we will not even give others any space. Maseti Yaki Norma Africa. South Africa is beautiful tonight. Wow, well done. We have our guest from South Africa. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name correctly. You're very welcome. Maseki Tiaka, you're welcome. Thank you so much from South Africa. Can we welcome her? Mosumala Oluwa, you're very welcome. Dayo Idowu, you're all welcome. Thank you all so much. Sayinka Fakponda, I can see you. Yabo Balogun, you're all welcome. Princess Bosse, you're all very welcome. Thank you all so much. Patricia Peppo, your face is really referring. Really. Thank you, darling sister. Vicentia, oh God, you're all welcome. Adegbenro, owners of the courtroom. Now, not even invite anybody. Monisha De Kofo, owner of the We Are So Much Engrossed. Oh, yes, you are mentioned. Love Yahweh, you're all welcome. Welcome, everybody. Please try and share. Please try and invite. Momsi Medina is back on board. Oh, hey, Momsi Medina, Barka de Sala, welcome back. Hey, she has been. Hey, Idi Mubarak, Idi Karim, you're welcome, family in call. Yami, how is everybody? My darling personal person, Yomi Bam Bam. Shelly for ma, Ify baby, Peperempe, arise. I don't know what happened. If Nancy says she can't comment, even my court clerk one, they just released her. That's what they are doing to people. We don't know the reason. Facebook is just doing any as they. In fact, that's why some people call Mark Olori Bigbe. They don't understand. We don't know. They say it's robots that operate the machine. So I don't understand. Robot go fit just look you, verse, carry you come out, you go dey type, the thing not go enter Facebook, go dey bounce back. We don't know. That's why even me, anytime I come on Facebook, I want to type out first of all the blood of Jesus. Cause go hear me. You don't know what you will write that Facebook will. It's that bad though. We don't know. We don't know what to do. Mo ba she fe she o. Ọlọ́run rí nu. Mo. We don't know. Oga Mark is doing any. Sister Florence, darling sis. You guys uncle and the children. Latifa o. Our aláwẹ̀ tí ń jáde o. Our people that went on Ramadan day, we are seeing their face so. Oluwa ṣeun o. Thank God. Oh, I'm so happy to see people. Flaky is on board. Flaky Shuku Media. Thank you, darling, darling, darling. I saw. Did you people see what Flaky Shuku used in praising me today? She went to bring our Oriki. Celestia to do help too. Tolani Noimo and Jory at I don't know about that too. The Celestial Church do help. If you want to say basically how everybody, I think all Christians help. Do you understand? But I'm talking that the only church that really helps generally in Christianity is Catholic Church. That we know they help. But others, no, we don't know. I don't know. Let me not say we don't know. I don't know. It's Catholic that I know that yes, they don't discriminate any religion, any party, anybody can come here and they are in a soul, they will help you. They are like that. They don't care if you are not if they will help you go. They don't care if you don't come to Catholic Church anymore. Now you sabi, they are like that. You know, so, and that's what Islamic religion preaches, to help. It's all this one that you might see, October change. It's all this one that I've just said, joining to admiring Christians that are buying private jets. The real Islamic is giving, that is their. That's why you see on Friday, Jimo, you will see all this Onibara, what they call beggars. If not that they are now using begging to do jazz in Nigeria now. Go to the front of mosque. You will see that's what Islamic religion they stand for, giving to the poor. They eat together from the same plate. That's how they are now. Go and check out their lifestyle. They are Catholic sheman. They don't believe in having. Giving is what they believe in. That's what they believe in. So we move back to us. 2 days ago, I brought out a question regarding traditional, and I think I will read it so that it will be very clear. And I said that's going to be what, because it happened to somebody. In fact, it happened to somebody that we know. So, good thing is she will be on board. She will be reading your comments. You know, there are some times that when things like this happen, I always come talk to you people so that I can even understand if you all understand what is happening or you don't. Do you understand? So, see Sister Folashade Folari. Sister Folashade Folari. She can pose. She's one of the owners of the courtroom. She can pose. She likes Shakara, See her. She don't go rock. See her. She can pose. Maybe in a party she go. As I enter my page, now I see her more. See her. She like her call. See her. Hey, see peperempe. Sugar, sugar. Beautiful lady. Bless. Ah, network shaking. This network is shaking. If it shakes again, I will have to change the... I'm using the house network. If it changes again, if it's giving problem, any hiccups, let me know so that I can change it to... Oh, okay. Let me know, okay? It was frozen. Okay, am I back? Okay, if it freezes again, let me know so that I will just change it. I will change it to my private instead of using the house one. I'm using the house Wi-Fi now as of now. Okay, so few days ago, a question I put out for you people. A man married his wife, his first wife traditionally, and later married his second wife in court. So that's registry. Who is the legal wife? I want you to type again. And I read many of you out of 239, let's say 240, that answered the question. In fact, majority of you got it wrong. Is there a problem? Okay, no sound here. Oh yeah, okay, so there's sound, Abby. Please let me know. Okay, so Atinuke, oh, this is my sister. I'm having a program. Hello, sis. Hello, sis. Mo ń ṣe program lọ́wọ́. Rí message me. Yeah. Màá pè yín tí bá ṣe. Okay, sis. Bye. That's my older sister. So now, sorry guys. So out of... Oh, Sister Lawumi, that's your friend. That's my older sister, my sister Inka. Hello, Sister Alawumi, George Moses. That's my older sister. Okay, I just saw you now. How's everything, sis? How's everything? How's everybody? How's the family? Now, can I say to you, I want you to type who you think is the legal wife. A married woman, a man married his first wife traditionally, and later married his second wife in church. Who is the legal wife? When she came to me, surprisingly, she's based abroad now. But you know, traditionally, she got married in Nigeria. And she's been married for quite a while. And the second woman whom the husband married, he actually took her to the registry. And I'm like, okay. So she's the legal wife. So there are some things, hiccups that came up and everything, and the legal wife, the second wife flaunted it, displayed it, bullied her, told her to her face that, come on, I'm the legal wife. If anything at all, she has children. The first has children. Second has children. If anything at all, I'm the decider and the decision is all in my hand and everything. And the woman then told me that because she comes on our program and she said to me, what is she going to do? I said, I'll post this thing out to people. I want to have an understanding of how much and how far people understand stuffs like this. And she told me that a friend of hers told her, I will try and frame it the way she said it. I'm not too sure if I'm correct, but that's the way she said. She said to her, Mama Lagbaja, you have wasted your life for so long. In fact, 18 years. There is a simple arithmetic that she should look. If the court of law summons, that's how the lady explained to me why she thinks that her life has scattered. If the court of law summons her to the court, like they did to Blessing CEO, I just want you people to understand. And her village king, like Oni of Ilefe, let's even think of the king of Ilefe, summons her to the palace. Who would she respond to? Who does she think will lead her to big trouble if she doesn't respond? Then she said that gave her, when it is her friend though that helped her to tell her that what that wife is telling her speaks volume. That the friend is legally, that is, she's with ring, and she has gone to do her marriage traditionally. So the leader in her own marriage is the king, whilst the leader or is the court now. That is this, and of course, for any marriage, after marriage, death, even if you are testate or intestate, you know, there's something that the wife must get when you're legally married. Do you understand? So, and that gave this woman a sleepless night, and she said, her life has gone down. What will she do? Then I said to her, I said, really? I want you guys to type. She's reading it. She has even sent me a message now. Yeah. I want you guys to type. Who is the legal wife? Okay. Now I will tell you people one thing. Some of you might be in this situation. I don't know. Or you may have families that are in this situation. I do not know. But I first and foremost will tell you one thing. Do you know that traditional marriage is a legal marriage? Do you know? I will explain to you. You know there's customary law. In Nigeria, there's customary law. Customary law and there's customary court. I told her, I said, you are the only legal wife. And I'm sure you people will be like, what's she talking about? Yes, quote me. I can tell you, the moment you are traditionally married to a man, any other marriage after that, as long as you can prove it in the court of law. Pictures will suffice. He has paid your dowry. They have done what needs to be done. Basic. You have a proof. Simple pictures of how you people sat that day. How you know, just that. Traditionally, your people of your village, anything. It will suffice. Traditional marriage in Nigeria is a legal marriage. Traditional marriage in Nigeria is a legal marriage. Can I also then add one thing to it? I told her, I said, you know what? You have a case. All of you that have done traditional marriage, and anybody goes to marry a man, goes to marry when you have not divorced. And divorce is simply, they haven't returned your dowry. If it's simple, return your dowry. Okay. But they have not returned your dowry. If your husband decides to go ahead and go and marry somebody, there's this law term that we call, what do we call that law term? Void ab initio. Void ab initio. Ab initio. Void ab initio. Yes. That's what we call it. And that means that such marriage that your second wife or the man's second wife was void from the beginning. Quotes me. You have a case. I told her, I said, this case, you have a case. The fact that he went ahead to go and marry from the registry, or married in the registry or any goddamn place, I don't know. The marriage never took place. It's called void ab initio. That means the marriage was void from the beginning. That marriage is not in existence. Yours is the only legal marriage. Yours. I told her, I said, you have a case. She said, but she's based abroad. I said, it doesn't matter. Do you know you are based abroad is nobody's business? Even if the man comes abroad to come and wed somebody, can I shock you? His primary marriage to you, as long as that traditional marriage, he hasn't returned your dowry, and you have a proof of a simple picture, yes, void ab initio. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Exactly. That is the spelling. Simple. So, simple pictures of you during the traditional. That's all the court needs. I told her, I said, you have a case. Let him go and marry in Kutuwenji. Come to Canada, come to Ireland, come anywhere. Let him give anybody legal marriage. The marriage is void, null and void. Is void from the beginning. It never existed because that customary law is in play. Nothing can shake it except he divorces you as a traditional marriage. So the legal wife, my dear one, is the person in our courtroom. She told me lie or try. I said, go back to Nigeria. If you cannot fight the case, get your lawyer. You have proofs of how you people did everything. Everything is there. They don't have any marriage. The legal marriage, the actual white, the war, is a waste. And if you choose not to even fight any battle with her and keep her in suspense till, so some of you that have particulars of second legal wife, you are wasting your time. For as long as the first marriage is still in existence, dowry not returned, marriage, that the first wife, that woman in our courtroom is the legal wife. Go to any court. I bring that news to you. Let them not be. Don't let any man give you ring, go, and be wasting your hand. And carry you to go and wear white. Anyway, it's good. It's people's dream to be wearing white clothes up and down. It's your dream. It's okay. At least we can make that a dream. But the first woman that has that traditional is simply traditional marriage. It's not as if they did more than traditional marriage. Exchange of dowry, you know, dowry, that's it. It's legal in Nigeria. And until it's dissolved, anything, anybody, any man that marries you and not divorce that traditional, the person is wasting your time. In fact, the marriage is not even existing. It's been void from the beginning. We call it void ab initio. And when I told her that, she said, so she can push. I said, if I'm lying to you, then I didn't go to the school. Go ahead, pursue the case. If you think you need to, or if you want to keep them in suspense, if you want to rubbish your husband and rubbish her, you can go ahead and push the case. And if your husband thinks, because they shouldn't, acting like that and letting you feel stupid is not worth it. Then threatening you with such a thing when you are the one that is legal. Do you understand? It's more or less like you are ignorant of the law. Do you understand? So, but now that you are aware that you are not ignorant, actually getting married traditionally is recognized in Africa. We are, especially in Nigeria, they have customary courts, they have customary law. So anybody that gives you ring, excuse me, ask him, are you traditionally married? If you are traditionally married, remember Yu's case. That man said, Judy's husband said, they have returned my dowry. They have returned my dowry. Remember, they returned his dowry. If dowry is not returned, there is still, it is legal. Customary is a law. Customary law exists. Customary courts, they have it. Go to Nigeria, you will see customary courts there. Traditional marriage is a legal marriage. The only legal person out of these two people, you that went to court and put ring in your hand, and the person that did traditional before you, the traditional is the only legal wife. You are not a legal wife. You have been, before you even did the wedding, as you are entering, it has already been void ab initio. Void. From the beginning, the marriage, it is null and void. So if you do exam in law and they ask you this question, or in your journey of life, you see men that their wife is somewhere and they did traditional with the wife and they try and lie to you and tell you that they probably too do not know, they might be ignorant, and they carry you to go and give you ring, you are only wasting your hand, though. If the woman pursues the case, you don't have a marriage. The legal wife is the woman that did the traditional wedding before you. You are only using your hand to carry ring. The ring is useless. You don't have a marriage. In fact, you are a single lone parent. She has born him kids. I said, sincerely, if you want her to know, but if you don't want her to know, she's a lone parent. She's a single mother. That is the truth. Because sometimes when you don't know, thank God she did traditional wedding. Thank God. And Nigeria recognizes it. What about cohabiting couples, Yeye? Cohabiting couples, yes, it's recognized, but cohabiting couples do not have things. They are not contracted together. They can cohabit to buy a mortgage, but many things that favors a legally married woman to a man wouldn't favor a cohabiting couple. Cohabiting couples, the reason why many people do cohabitation here is because, like abroad, they do it a lot. Nigeria, they don't really do it. They love to cohabit here because of the tax. Now, marriage is favoring people because of the tax that they pay when they work. Many people have decided to cohabit. There's this tax. But now they've looked into that law. Bills have been passed and amendments are made to favor couples as opposed to cohabitation. And some people do it just for the fear of, what happened to Akimi. Akimi's case. If, you get what I mean. When they ask for divorce, what they have to give to the woman is always a lot. So cohabitation doesn't really have much commitment as opposed to married couple. Marriage is a contract. You've signed a contract. Yes. And the law recognizes it. Yes, the law recognizes cohabitation, but it doesn't favor as much as it favors couples. As much as it favors couples. Yeah. Cohabitation doesn't favor. A lot of people cohabit and they buy houses together. In separation of such things, the commitment is not as much as when you are legally married. Yes, exactly. Has no legal basis. Exactly. Thank you. That's the word. Cohabitation has no legal basis in law. C'est fini. Thank you so much for summarizing it for me. Thank you so much, Mr. Shino Ogundele. So, the contract marriage, that is very important. And we act on that in family law. It's very important. When you have that, Yeye, please answer me. Jennifer, what did you ask? I can't get it. Jennifer, I can't see your question. Please, my darling. I can't see your question. No. here, no Yeye. You can't say no Yeye. You talk about, you say law, American law, you cannot use it to be tackling maybe we in Europe. American law, you can't use it to say no Yeye. No. American law is American law. Many things, exactly. Cohabitation has no legal basis. So you can't say no Yeye. Why are you saying no Yeye? Why are you saying it's our law here? European law cannot be compared to American law. So if you, Canada and USA, they tend to tally together. When we talk about European law and maybe even Nigerian law, I think constitution wise, I think they tend to look into UK for some, but we are binded by more of UK law. We tend to use them as precedents, and it's case laws that binds us here. But in Germany, they don't accept the traditional marriage. How? They don't accept the traditional marriage. How? How? I don't get what you mean. They don't accept the traditional marriage. Can somebody answer this question? In Germany, they don't accept the traditional marriage. How? Aisha, how? I did traditional marriage. Accept it for what? I don't get it. Why wouldn't they accept your marriage if you say you are married? I came into this country as a Mrs. I just chose to go and do registry. Legal, that is to further do more by going legally into their registry. But why? How do you mean by they don't accept your traditional marriage? I don't get it. France doesn't recognize African traditional marriage. So how does that affect you? Okay, the problem here is this. USA doesn't accept traditional in US. What I am saying to you people, a woman came to me, and then she is legally married, traditionally married to her husband. Now, her husband married somebody else in Nigeria. Now, so are you trying to say that if the lady got married here, if the lady got married abroad to the man, the one that has traditional marriage from Nigeria doesn't have a case? Is that what you are saying? I'm not getting you people's question. I'm so lost. So you people are not really helpful. Maybe you people are not talking to me. Traditional marriage is also not recognized in UK. The one that went to court is his legal wife. That's what you people say. That is not true. My dear, I have answered you people. I've answered you. And if you think I have misled you, go and speak to a lawyer in Nigeria, and I'm telling you that the traditional marriage that you have, you are the legal wife. All these people talking, sorry to say, they are clueless. I am telling you, that you came to me as one of the owners of the courtroom, you have a case. You are the traditional wife. You did your traditional marriage with your husband 18 years ago. Then your husband went ahead to marry somebody else in the court. Hello? That person that went to the court with your husband is wasting her time. She has rubbish ring in her hand. She is not legally. She doesn't even have a marriage. Her marriage is void ab initio. from the beginning of that marriage. You are the legal wife. The only clause that can make that marriage to have even existed at all. Also, for now, on your own case, the case doesn't exist. She's not a legal wife. You are the only legal wife. Hello? Traditional wife or traditional marriage. As you are right now, that other woman has no case. In fact, she has no husband. In fact, the ring they bought, they are just using it to cash cruise. The marriage is null and void. It has also been null and void from the beginning. It never existed. Carry your pictures, your proof of marriage, pictures, everything, and go to the court. If you doubt me, if you don't win this case, don't talk to me again. Okay? All these people, they don't know. Let them not mislead you. You are not going to waste your money. In fact, you will smile out from the court. They don't know anything that they are talking about. Oh. They are clueless about what they are talking about. Oh. They are clueless. Okay? You are the only one as a traditional marriage. You are the only legal marriage. Abisola, thank you. I think I see Abisola Shita. She was practicing law in Nigeria. So I think I have my co-lawyers. I only want people that have legal understanding about the law to type. Please do not mislead people. People that have legal understanding about the law. You are the only one that can. Don't mislead people on this platform. Okay? Now, Abisola, can you please elaborate more for us? And I saw some lawyers, men, type, the case I have brought to you people, please, who is the legal wife? Does she have a case? Does she have a case? Abisola Shita, please, does she have a case? Because I see the people that I don't know, that I see the people that don't know anything about this law. They are here typing. Please, can you, Abisola Shita, can you please, as a lawyer, Shelley, I told you about equitable maxim. Thank you so much. Please, who is the legal wife? See, that's the problem. We are talking about a case that someone brought on the platform, and it is so clear that there's customary law in Nigeria. In fact, can I shock you again if you don't want to be shocked? Can I shock you again? The truth is, anywhere else that your husband goes to marry anybody, the person is just carrying ring. Just go to customary courts. You are the winner. You understand all these legal people that are saying they don't know what's legal. Customary law is legal. Customary courts exist in Nigeria. In Africa, you are the only legal wife. Let you come and marry anywhere else. From beginning of the marriage. Yeye, the second marriage is null and void and doesn't exist. The first wife is the one. Thank you very much. I want lawyers to type. I want lawyers to type. Abiola Shita practiced in Nigeria. If I am misleading this person, kindly let me know. Okay? But for me, I know that when she told me, I told her that the law states, the law recognizes traditional marriage. Ain't nothing that is going to change it, and it can't take it away from her. She's the winner. She is the winner. Do you understand? So There's nothing that can happen. All you need to do is have evidence. In fact, pictures will suffice. Pictures. It's okay. And as long as he has not tendered, he has not... Thank you. Lolade has this to say. The Nigerian law recognizes 3 types of marriage: customary, registry, court, and religious wedding. The differences between the 3 is what happens to the remaining spouse should one die intestate. That's when one dies intestate now, is that when you die without writing a will down. Intestate means when you die without writing a will down. So, you know, this particular person now, the woman that went to the court to go and collect ring, is already boasting that but they are already planning that he would die. Ọlọ́run dáríjì mi. See, this is what you men cause for yourself. Yes, Shelley said, yeah, you have said it, or probably because we normally have double-decker marriages, the second woman thinks that she has priority interest. Yeah, but the truth still remains. You cannot be... A man cannot have a traditional marriage ongoing and still go and marry somebody else legally. There's nothing like that. It is not acceptable in law. Traditional marriage is a legal marriage. You cannot do marriage contract this twice. I mean, one is running and you do another one that you haven't dissolved the first one. It is not possible. You can't. You can't have a marriage running and then go and marry somebody else. No, it's not possible. Where in the which law practices that? You must return the dowry. Only if the dowry has been returned. Without that marriage that you went to do, the ring with you, please just go and sell it or go and throw it away. Because that marriage, I'm telling you, in the legal courts of law, is not recognized. It is not recognized. I'm promising you. Don't let anybody mislead you. Don't let anybody mislead you. Customary law, customary court exists and it is legal. They have courts. Who is this person calling? Okay, the person cuts the phone. You know, they have courts, they have law. It is recognized. So do not be deceived. Please, don't let anybody deceive you to believe that as if they marry you traditionally, you have no case. You have a case. You are the only legal wife. As long as these criteria that I have so mentioned, you meet up to it. Or you need... Somebody is calling. Hello?
Hello, Yeye.
Hello, my darling sister.
Good evening, ma.
You're welcome.
How are you, ma? Yes, ma. I think that, Yeye, let me quickly make this submission.
Okay.
I think that people are mixing things up.
Okay,
like you said, you are 1000% correct. We in Nigeria, we always make a mistake. We always think that there are 3 ways, as in there are 3 steps to get married. We don't understand that traditional marriage is a bona fide marriage on its own. If you choose to go to registry, it is bona fide on its own. If you choose to do religious, it is bona fide on its own. True. So there are 3 types, not 3 steps.
3 types. True.
Not 3 steps.
True.
So if you go to traditional, as long as there is an exchange of dowry,
yes, that's the contract.
Families, when I was coming abroad, apart from... Okay, so let me not jump what I want to say.
Okay.
As long as there is an exchange of dowry, that is a contract that is legal in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Now, for legal issues, for travel purposes, they will tell you, okay, you can go and register this marriage you have done. Take it to the court. Let them go and put it. You know, like when you notarize something. So you go to...
sorry, my darling. Sorry, please. I want to correct something. Bisodun asked a question and I see somebody misleading her. Joke Folake, no, I didn't say that. No, you are misleading Bisodun. No, I did not say that. Now, Bisodun asked a question. So, Yeye, so a man who married a woman traditionally and goes to do registry marriage with another is committing bigamy. Yes, you can call it bigamy. Yes, you can call it bigamy. Yes. You are correct. And yes. And Bisodun, Joke Folake, I did not say what you said. No, madam. The second marriage, which is legal, supersedes the traditional marriage. No, I disagree totally. Joke, no. Shonekon, I disagree. Bisodun, the only marriage recognized is the traditional marriage, the first one, which is the woman that brought the case to us. The second one is not recognized. It is called void ab initio. What it means is it is void from the beginning. It is null and void. And should you think this is not it's not convincing enough, kindly go down to Falano. I think that would be the best bet. And you will tell me later on and thank me later on that the traditional marriage is the only legal marriage here in this particular case. The second one is null and void because they have not returned the dowry, the contract. The marriage is ongoing and the person chose to go and marry somebody else in the registry. So Bisodun, that is the only thing I said. What Joke is saying, no. On this platform, it is not, I'm not taking it in. It's not going on board. Kindly go to a lawyer like Falano. I know he's an activist, but nevertheless, he knows about this job. Go and meet such people and please context and explain to them that this is what one lady said to you. I tell you and I bring you this good news. The only marriage that is according to the law and acceptable in the court of law as at what you've written is the traditional marriage. The second one is null and void. Yes. Okay, please go ahead.
People are failing to understand. They think that when you go to court, that is what makes it legal. Traditional is legal.
Yes.
Going to church is legal.
Yes.
You can choose to go to a registry to go and register it in a book. That is the court. That is also legal.
Yes.
So correct. The term legal is what is confusing people.
Yeah. Yeah, correct.
And because in Nigeria we have the habit of doing the 3 types of wedding. We have converted it to 3 steps.
Yes.
So people are thinking that until you do those 3 steps, you are not yet married. No. If you do traditional, the families are there. There is an exchange of dowry. That is the contract. If you go to registry, in fact, if you go to the registry, they will ask you, have you done...
Sorry, can I answer this question? Before? Sorry. You see, customary law, there's Sharia law. Do you understand? That is the one that allows more than one wife, which goes under the Nikai law. Do you understand? Yes. The Nikai wedding. You see, you have to know where you are going to and what you are going for. There are some marriages that do not allow more than one woman. As in one, what do I call it? One spouse, Abi, correct? Yeah. But in Nikai, which is the Sharia law, allows more than one woman. So you need to know where you are going to, you know? So you cannot mix it up. You can't say now, because this one allows you more than Sharia allows you more than one woman, then you go and put it under traditional marriage. No. So you need to know where you are. It is Sharia law that allows you more than one woman. And that's where you go under the Nikai marriage. Okay, go ahead, please.
Yes. Yes, and for those that are confusing it, those that are saying it is not allowed in Germany, it is not allowed in France. Did you marry in Germany?
I don't understand. The person we are even talking about got married in Nigeria.
In Nigeria, exactly. If you get married in Nigeria, I have a friend who lives in America. He went to Nigeria to get married. He started living in America when he was 13 years old. Right now, he is 38 years old. He got married in Nigeria and he needed to do a divorce. Yeye Kudi, he had to go back to Nigeria to go and do that divorce.
Yeah, you have to, because that is where you got married. That is the jurisdiction.
Exactly. Even though when the wife was going to go to America, she needed a document, like a certificate from the court.
Yeah.
To show at the embassy. So that's what people are mixing up. That's why they are saying, oh, this is legal. And that is because that certificate is like an internationally acceptable certificate.
Yeah, the registry one.
Thinking, yes, that's why they are thinking. But if you don't have that court one, if you have pictures,
yeah,
tradition,
yeah,
they will take it from you.
Yeah, they will.
When I was going to apply for my own, they asked to see pictures.
Yeah, they will.
They were not concerned about the certificate. It was pictures.
Yeah, they will.
To see. Yes. So people are just mixing it up. They are confusing the two.
Yeah. You're correct. You're correct, darling. Since you know the
purpose, for documentation purpose.
Yes.
You can say that. Okay. Yes, we need the certificate.
Yeah.
But that woman, that first woman,
yes,
she's the legal, authentic. That second woman. That one wanted the handicap. Yes,
woke up fish Ronnie. Woke up in fact, she's doing exactly.
We need to do justice for her. We need to do hashtag
we should carry placards. That's why I told that lady. I said, maybe I want to courtroom. Many of them call Boruka Sowo. If you are holding Oruka and another woman did traditional before you, in that Nigeria, that woman is already the legal wife. Take it or you leave it. If you don't believe me, go and find out. Just go to...
Absolutely. So that certificate is just for documentary purpose. There are 3 types. You can do any one of the 3.
Yes.
You don't have to do the 3. You can do any one. And the first to do is the winner of the race. Until the contract is revoked and the dowry is
returned. Thank you. Yes. Only that can your marriage proceed with another person. But if that is still ongoing, no. Anywhere you go and do anything, it is null and void. It never even existed. God said, whatever happened.
I am not a lawyer, but we did social studies in school.
Okay.
And I learned this from social studies.
Thank you, you're very welcome. Thank you. Yes, Bye. So, a lot of people got the answer very wrong. Now, let me ask. Jennifer says, the system is manipulated and it favors the men. Yeah, do you know why you think so? I'm not saying that it is not. But let me read first what you wrote before I answer. More like it's a man's word. They can get away with marrying as many wives as they want for their selfish interest. Because, like this woman, ignorance. She didn't know. Many of us listen to people that are clueless about the law and they advise you, and then you will think she is right. She is on the right spot. She did it right. But she was told by a friend that if 2 people summons you, a king and the court, who do you fear? Who do you respect most? And the lady said, of course, she had sleepless night because she obviously knows that if the court summons her, that will get her more worried. And obviously, that is to say, the lady that got married in the court to her has a bigger chances as opposed to her that got married in her village or traditionally. I told her, no. These are narratives that people make to suit what they understand. The truth is you have to delve into the law to understand the law and use that law to help yourself. So you think the system is manipulated? No. Here abroad, they advise you. That's why you have legal advisors. You will go in, you will speak to them. They will tell you, these are your rights. This is what is your right. This is your right. This is it. This is it. You are on the losing or on the winning side. But in Nigeria, people just assume ignorance. And at the end of the day, that you wouldn't fight for your right. You wouldn't do the needful because you have the belief or assumption that you've messed up or you are not, you are traditionally married, so therefore you are not the legal wife. No. Many things that when men, if you redress it, you will find a solution via the law. So it's not manipulated. It's because we are not getting up and standing up for our right and using the law that is there to help us. Do you make sense from that? So, Yeye, please, my question. Baby Sola Owolabi, I can't see your question. I can't see your question. Okay, somebody says, Bukola says, what will the first wife show as evidence to show that they were married traditional? Because traditional marriage don't have... Yes, simple pictures will surface, videos will surface. Trust me, in the customary courts, it will. You are good to go. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, hello.
Hello, sorry. I want to help Baby Sola.
Okay. Okay, did you see her question?
Yes, she says, but during my own traditional marriage, my parents, my bride price, because they said that they are not selling their daughter. So what do you see about that?
That happened to me.
My response to you is, it happens, it's a Yoruba normal Yoruba traditional thing. The parent, yes, but there was a contract. Two families came together to exchange, to exchange a contract. The fact that they returned the dowry is not returning it in saying we don't want this again. It is in saying, you know what, we give you this back, but this is our daughter, you can go with her. That is a valid contract.
In fact, can I shock you again, or can I add more to your submission? Another thing is that, mind you, yams were brought, many things were brought, all those things were brought for you, and they are all part of the dowry. And also, Mama Gbo, Iya Gbo, Iyawo Le Gbo, all those money is only only one money that wasn't collected. The others was collected and they took it. Omo Le Gbo, kini kan gbo, gbogbo yen na owo ni.
For you to dissolve a traditional marriage, they have to return all those yam,
everything. The exchange is the contract. The exchange, the handing over of you and the exchange of whatever they brought is the contract.
Exactly. All those palm wine,
all of them,
they are the contract.
That's the contract. Marriage is a contract. Marriage is a contract.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
All right. I saw that you didn't see the question.
I didn't see the question. Thank you, darling sis. God bless you. Yeah. So, if you don't have enough confidence in, like, okay, because Yeye is always playing too much, you are not like too convinced that, am I sure that this is my traditional way? There be me that I'm holding ring. They are telling me that it's not authentic. If there's a traditional wife somewhere, be married somewhere before me, kindly call a Nigerian lawyer that's, knows the nitty-gritty of this thing called the law, and find out. Here we do, in fact, that is my job description. Where I work, I'm a legal advisor. That is my job title, legal advisor. So what you should do is seek that also in Nigeria. We have them in Nigeria, and obviously, I don't know if they have job titles. I know everybody is lawyer. I don't know how they do it in Nigeria, but there will be people. But worst case scenario, Kurt Falano. if the worst case scenario, and I know that Baba will elaborate and go deeper, what you don't even understand, he will explain to you. So go for people like that and go and find that, and you will come back and say, at least all of us that have understanding, that I've explained stuff here today, you will be able to tell us that, okay, did not lead you. In fact, you will thank us, at least, even if nothing at all, you say thank you for opening our eyes to understand that, okay, what we didn't know. You get me? So that's just it. Okay. Okay, now I agree with you, Yeye. I was thinking you are generalizing before. So with Nikah and Sharia law for the women, all are legal wives. Yes. See, like I said, do you know that all this church wedding and all those things that you people do, solemnizing and all those things, the only thing about church, can I just come in say that the thing about church is that church will always say to you to go to registry. If you notice, they will always even prefer you go to registry than their own. The church one, they don't do any much of exchange that to just pray for you and give you counseling. So I personally would not take church wedding. Yeah. It's legal, but you know, for me, you know, a lot of times many people would not really feel very confident in sitting there and say, I've done church wedding. They would rather go, even the church will say, go to the registry before, you know, they will do registry foremost before they come to the church. Church will just say, they will just pray for you, solemnize you people, and preach to you people what God has joined together. Let no man turn kini kan turn abi kini kan asunder. And if you in deep in sickness in shake gbogbo, but now they don't even say better for worse. For they always say for better for best, no more for better for worse. So because they don't pray that anything bad will happen to you people. You understand? She has become your wife the moment you pay dowry. Okay. I'm trying to see questions, please. Does our traditional marriage put a cap on number if wives? I don't think so. Traditional marriage allows more than one wife. If the second wife did that too, then she too is legal. I don't understand this. You asked a question and you answered it. You understand question here. Okay, somebody has this to say. Okay, let me read what this person wrote. Christmas akpotiete. Christmas akpotiete. What a lovely name. Then this is the position of the law in Nigeria below. Existence of a lawful marriage. Okay, where either of the parties to a marriage is at the time of the marriage lawfully married to another person, such marriage will be null and void. Even where a customary law marriage precedes a statutory marriage with a different person, the marriage will still be null and... Thank you. I can't talk too much. This person have gone to look for the statutory law. And in fact, this is the law. You know, here we call it acts. This is it there. Thank you. I didn't know where it is in Nigerian law, but thank God. Read this. I think this explains it. It's surface. Even where a customary law marriage precedes a statutory marriage with a different person, the marriage will still be null and void. That's it. This person have helped us to summarize it, went into it, brought out the law from Nigeria Constitution, and has copy-pasted it for us here. So, can somebody just clap for us? It's there. That's it. I said, thank you so much, Christmas Akpote. They would have wounded me here because I didn't know where it was in the Constitution, but thank you for helping to fish it out. That's it there. Self-explanatory, and it's good. Now, as you can see, the person that brought the case to us is the winner. She is the legal wife. It is here in Nigeria Constitution. That's it. So, okay. So Abisola said this. Please, ladies, if a man is married before you married him, don't go for legal wedding. Thank you. Because if you don't go for legal wedding, my darling lawyer, my co-counsel, there's even no marriage except you as a second woman find out if and you must authenticate it. Don't just listen to I have divorced her. No. Try and do your findings and be sure. Because in Nigeria, I noticed that they do not do, I don't know, that registry. They will not go to Ikoyi registry. What can marry anybody? Sincerely, here, it's not like that. Oh. I won't lie to you people. I'll call paste your Rukoino. Then they will carry your name and your husband say, go travel inside. But they always check the Western world. They don't care if you are married in Nigeria. That is the problem. They will check. They will find out before they will then give you a date. But in that Ikoyi registry, I don't think they have data of people married. Because here, the moment you type my NI number or my husband's name, you will just see Mr. Or you know his name, you know his wife's name, you will know everything. Somebody said just ignore. Yeye, please answer my question. Gbemisola, your question has been answered. Nigeria consider recorded both registry as equal. What if the second wife had a traditional wedding marriage done for her too? Which tradition? Hello? Do you hear? Read this Christmas Akpotie's this thing. Adebola Adeoye. It is here. The answer is here. So there's no need for me to be arguing the matter again. The wife did hers first, so they inherit the wife's own. The method of returning dowry back during traditional should be cancelled because it is now an habit during traditional wedding ceremony. Yeah. I love that caller. He said they get some people handicap. I like, if I hear some terminology, they tickle me. I like, they say if you collect ring, they do traditional, give you a second. As long as there's a traditional wedding, married, that is the only legal. They have any handicap. Why are you people trying to stress me? I don't, please, why not you for me stress? So, okay, don't mind everybody in Nigeria here registry. They are what to. I support my argument with relevant hair. Otito. In fact, I think this, are you a lawyer, Christmas? I think Christmas, she's actually bringing in evidences. Thank you very much. I will read it for you people. Because at the end of the day, thank you to Christmas Akpodiet. Sorry, I didn't pronounce. I think she's a lawyer because the way she's submitting, it shows that she they go bring her come. I will answer I will read it again. Christmas says, this is the position of the law below in Nigeria. I support my argument with the relevant provisions of the law. Thank you. That is the best way. You understand? Existence of a lawful marriage. Whether either of the parties to the marriage is at the okay, it's the same thing. Oh, okay, it's the same thing. Sorry, oh, Camila Rani, I wanted to thank you. I think she kept sending it so that I can see. Thank you, Dotun Odutayo. God bless you. No, Joke Folake Shonekon, your argument, it is inadmissible in this court of law. Your argument is inadmissible in this court of law. It is just that you are typing. Go and give me legal backing like Christmas Akpotiet did. Go and give me legal backing. Look at it. She brought it out in so-so Constitution Act, so. It is there, section. Look at it. Let me show you. See, Nigeria Constitution section 33(1) is there. No, you can't just type. You have to give me legal backing. When you give me tender it, then we argue it. It is quite conspicuous. There's no need for us to argue. Maybe you have a legal background, but I am telling you that traditional marriage supersedes as long as it is before. It's not because it is traditional marriage now. If a woman, this woman that brought this case to us has been married to her husband for 18 years, then anybody that marries, goes for her husband, got married to her husband, anything lesser than after her, even if it's 16 years, the marriage from the beginning, void ab initio. It's something that is void from the beginning. The marriage is void from the beginning. Give me legal backings. Bring the Nigeria Constitution. Go to customary law. Bring it. If we are not submitting wrong, if we are submitting wrong things to people, it's unfair. We are misleading them. Bring it. Somebody have tendered. Is he a man or woman? Many people have tendered here. Bring yours too. Oh, we don't need to argue. You know, as lawyers, they don't argue. We don't need to argue. All you need to do is bring legal backing. And when you tender that, that's it. We are done. So, Yeye, the local government issues certificates too. But local government, what is it for now? Local government, is it not them that do the registry? Are they not the one that issue the wedding, what's that one they call registry? Eh? Yeah, but yes, but no, you cannot, but no matter what, even if the Nigeria Constitution doesn't prohibit polygamy, it does not also permit it. Apart from in Sharia law, it doesn't permit it. You can't be legally married and have, it doesn't, sorry, you can't be statutory that's go on that do legal married in the registry. Yeah, even the traditional one, there's nowhere that says that you are allowed more than one. Only Sharia law encourages nikai. Only that nikai, and they are on their own. Oda Juroni. Yeye, let me shock you. Don't shock me, oh. I'm not in the mood for any shock, yo. Don't shock me, oh. Okay, Shirley, okay. Yeye, let me shock you on some of these customary marriage. A man married his mother of his first child when she deceased so that he can legitimize her as his daughter. I don't understand that part. Yeye, marriage registrar don't yakpa for Nigeria. Almost every local government have. It's them that do it now. When people that are not even married can get fake certificate of marriage in Nigeria. People that a lady was asking us on this platform. She got married in Nigeria. In America, the husband got married to somebody else. Registry in Nigeria. The husband got married to somebody else. She asked me, I said, it's not okay. Oh. Dig deeper. Now here she can't discover, say, they tendered the guy divorce certificate in Nigeria. Without her knowledge. No letter, nothing to, she doesn't even know how it happened. That's why they do not take every documentation in Nigeria seriously in Western world. Because they know that there are many genjes. The man went to, he married Akata in America. Shebi the lady was here the day we were doing, I don't know what we were talking about, and she was questioning and I was reading and answering her on the platform. Oh, her husband went to get divorced. They got married. In fact, she was the one that brought the guy. She came to America before the guy. She brought the guy abroad to America. He got to America. All her children birthed for this man. When he got to America, he now went to sense, he got carried away and like Akata people. Boshetele, lone parents, single mother, elderly woman as a man. In fact, she said the elderly woman will call her like this and be abusing her. Not abuse like Ori Okpeo. Abuse as in, this kind of abuse like the lady doesn't want the man seeing the children. She got so irritated. This is somebody she brought and refused that the man should be seeing her kids, because she just wants the guy to stop and stay. Let them go and do child support in the court. Now in the Akata tell and say, she doesn't know what her problem is. So Akata, what if they ragabo koe? I want celebrity Nigeria man near Roma. If Akata ragabo your husband, in the end they will still dump them all. But even if it's 10, 15 years, you will fuck your husband. You will finish it year. The man is there with the Akata. Elderly woman, no. They said the woman's child is almost as old as the man gone. Oshindoko. The woman told that lady that, if you are not going to allow my husband, that is, she calls this woman's husband as her husband, that if she's not going to allow it, then it's her business. That's, all these things that she's doing, she will lose. Threatening that girl. I said, okay, why is it that you are not able to fight it? She said the guy has divorced her. How? He said from Nigeria. I said, divorce. You saw divorce person, that, and she's wondering when and how. Divorce, she didn't even know when it happened. Meanwhile, they just went to do Oluwole, sent it. His family sent it to America. Well, things are happening. Customary marriage is done. Okay. Which one question? So, today is Saturday, or I be Sunday, I they go sleep, Exactly, Yeye, a lot. If you know this woman, she's one of us. I've not seen her here now, but I know she's always here. She's one of us. The husband have given her so much headache. And she's the one that brought that man abroad to America. The man is showing her meme. Don't follow. Oluwole 400K divorce. Can you imagine? That's what they brought for her. She was shocked. She said, when did I divorce you? The father of her children. If she decides to, I don't know. Well, let me not be, I don't like to tell people what to do. So I won't be feeling guilty that I'm the cause of it. So, God will help many people. So, if you are traditional, yes, now, because a lot of people are living together but are not married, too much ignorance. Somebody say, Yeye, make we move on to another. Please, marriage, Nigeria marriage is a shame. Sorry to say. Baby Sola Olabi, you are not lying. But, the people in it that got married, like me, I won't lie. I did traditional marriage. That's when I knew that, my father rejected the dowry and said that he's not selling his child. So, I wouldn't have known that they do. He probably has done it for my older one, but I didn't take notes. But my own, I took notes. I was like, and that's the only thing I always tell my husband, though. You know that my father didn't collect dowry. My husband said all that things, But what about the other things people collected? What do you mean? That diary is small compared to all the other things, so which is true. But my daddy refused the envelope. There will be different envelope. Then my daddy took that envelope and said, no, this one, no, I am not selling my daughter. So they will always say, Aya. It's like, we loaned you, Aya. That's why you see me being Kudi rat, Aya. They loan me to Ram. If you not do me well, they go collect me. Do you understand? Aya, we borrowed you. Now loan, we loan you. You do and well, good. You not do and we collect them. So that is it. So a lot of, after that, when I got abroad, in fact, they did my engagement and introduction in absentia before the traditional. Then after that, after a while, my wedding, my registry was a year or two. No, 2 years after my traditional. You know, I settled down now. I was now in Ireland. You know, I now did registry. So I have many dates. If you know how many dates I have for marriage, I did Nikai. The day they did my traditional, they did Nikai. I have Bible with my name in the Quran and my husband. Sorry, I said I have Quran with my name and my husband marriage. I did church in London. I have Bible cake and Bible this thing. I did that one. So which one did I do? I did Nikai, I did traditional, I did introduction and engage. I did church, I did Bible. I can't do registry. Now that one I not even can like. Because my auntie that helped me to buy my clothes for that registry, that my auntie, make her not say she don't know fashion. Me like fashion. But I able sherry lele. They said they bought the gown at Liverpool in London. I don't like the gown. In fact, if you ask me, every time I always think about that, I say, I think I must do my registry again. If there's a dream, I think that part is my dream is that I need to wear a good wedding gown. Because that wedding gown ain't like buying. In fact, if you see me on my wedding day, on the registry day, I be like SU, where just go. My auntie was praising the car. If you see this girl, lilac in it, well, I like that. Well, I don't like that clothes. Fine, that is better. Well, that's your one thing that I did that God sees my heart. I wasn't very happy about that thing. Then the girl that came to do my hair, I told her to do it in a way that when I put the crown like this, I wish I can get my wedding gown. You people will see it. You will understand. Then my husband, I don't even understand the magician hat to be sorry. In fact, we need to redress that wedding day. You want me to go and do for my wedding day clothes? It seems purple featured on. Hey, it's lilac. Then the shoe. Hey, they said they bought it for me from Liverpool. Monikini. In fact, no. I need to do that wedding again. That registry. Then the woman that so my phone died. Phone me okunisha. Hey, this phone, oh God. The phone went off, the charger. You people should know that I'm very lazy. Waiting happen, our phone die. The phone die. Okuni. Yeah, you can renew your vow. Maybe they said there's renewal of vow. Yeah, my phone, Queen Olarewaju. Yes, my phone just the charger. Okuni. No, if assuming this person is here, I would have told, let me go and look for my wedding. I will lie, let me look for one. No. You go myself pé I deserve to do a redress on that. I lie. Let me try and see if I can find my wedding. Yeah, the phone went off. No, my auntie is the one. She's the one I told to help me buy wedding gown. But yeah, I want flower girl, auntie mi era. Your wedding me. The girl that came to do patewo for me, a bikini, that style that they always use. Well, everything they bought for me, I didn't like it. I lie. Oh, shit, that. Every time I'm always thinking, I say, there are some things in my life that I need to go and replay. I got to tunche. I will go do and well. I should post it. I even want to look for one if I can find it. You know, I will look for it. I will look for my word. But let me just try and see if I can. My husband's heart like this. You know, Shino Pella. Yeah, I don't know. They say make my husband wear tuxedo. Meanwhile, he was doing detective. Hey, this is now I just say, hey, how come you want tuxedo? I lie. We go redo that something. We get to redo I dey always complain about that picture. I wish I can find it, but I may not, you know. Ọjọ́ yẹn ti pẹ́. But you know, sometimes you just put picture up on your profile. I'm trying to go to my profile picture on Facebook. Maybe I can just see one. Just wait one moment. Let me try and see if I can at least find one. See me and my husband when we newly got married. This was when we newly got married. I'm just looking at this. This picture was after we did, I think a day after we did, or yes, a day after we did church wedding. We did church wedding in London. This is in London. This is just a day or so. This is when we newly got married. You understand? In London. When we newly got married. I want to look for wedding photo ni. Kema binu. They pay me. And you know, when you want to show something, at that time, that thing go just go. At that time, that thing go just go. See, the first visit that my husband came, the first outing after I met him, the first outing we had, this is me. This was how I was dressed. Look at me. The first outing. This is in our house. He came to the house. The first outing. This is me here. After I met him, that's my husband there. This is me here. This is my husband. The first outing. The first outing he came to take me out, you know, and that outing, that day fell on my younger sister's birthday. That is Yeti week, you know, way back we met 1995. You understand? See, the first outing, this was how I was dressed. That was the time that platform was raining. I told you people I used to wear mini a lot. So I'm trying to look for that wedding for that wedding photo. I wish I'll find one. Make una see my husband. You go to say na Shino Pella. I dey come. If I not find that, it go pay me. I must have put one on my profile, but you know, if it don't far, one moment. I suppose find one now. At least one. At least one. I suppose don't find one. I dey come no vessel. Some things, I don't. Oh, see, this was on my wedding day. But sadly, my husband didn't. You see, the place that he wore that bala hat, he not there here. I go look for him. That's me on my wedding day. Sherry Ashoyen. Oh, show Ashoyen show. That's me. That's my husband on the wedding day. You know, this clothes is wearing is tuxedo. Now tuxedo. Oh God, I have to look for that bala hat. Àbí kí lẹ máa ń pe hat àwọn magician yẹn. That's me on my wedding day. That is my husband. Una see am, but una not see the hat now. Oh, see, the hat yẹn. That is the pics I saw. Okay, this one is the one you saw. This was in the I mean the one that is outside. I go look for am. You people, yeah, you didn't see the gown, Tony. Yeah, you didn't see the gown. You didn't see where me and my husband. Sorry, you didn't see where he wore that Shino Pella hat. Oh, na not go. Una no go understand. Now the hat I they talk about, even the hair gone. You know see and then. Now me know what I they talk. Now no go accept. Lemon. Oh, do me goni. I wish I can find that place that me and my husband stood outside the registry. That we stood outside the registry. With that hat. You understand? Now, not you understand. Me and him, we know we have to, by the grace of God, we need to do a redress on that. Thank you. Thank you. We need to do a redress on that. You see this shirt? That's my husband. You see this shirt? You people saw it. You know, I told you people, this was the shirt my husband was wearing when he asked me out. The day I met him, that's my husband. That was when he was living in America. That's my husband. The shirt, you saw I posted it today. That is the shirt he was wearing. This particular shirt was what he was wearing the day he asked me out. And this shirt, I not give anybody. I not agree my husband dash person. He's still with me. Now me can't keep on. Yes, this is the shirt, the Versa. Exactly. Sister Funke, remember I've been talking about this shirt that, this is the shirt. You know, this shirt, the day my husband asked me out, gone, this was what the shirt he was wearing. And I refused that this shirt will go. No, she will lower me. In fact, you people will be wondering, I still kept the shirt. See it. I still kept the shirt. He's still with me. I not agree. He said, I said, no, I'm not. That shirt to me. Now the shirt where they take toast me, be that now. I don't think I have picture. I will look for it. I will post it one day. I will look for it. Where he was standing. If not, I will go to the collection. I will see it. I will snap it. That's the same way I did to the other. I'll snap it and put it. You people will see. Oko mi wo bala hat. Bye. Bala hat yẹn gangan ni ọ̀rọ̀ tá ń sọ yìí. In those days, Baba they do. I Jedodo the man that I really like that my husband. This man. I like him well. I Jedodo am. You know, as I don't tell now, I don't feel like it was. I like from day one. Like I don't Jedodo the guy. I really love the guy. No, all this man, if you just show them too much, now so the thing go they shag their head. I just really like even when I go as I turn back now, make them for toast me. Make I not lose out. It is well, my dear one. So now, so we see, and daddy guess he been guess what go you don't become old man now. That time that day I really Jedodo the guy. Me see as my body they do me. I say this guy must do me. It is well with us. Let's go, eh? Let's go. Bye. See you people in the course of the week. God bless you. So, if you have any advice, I dey blush now. If I remember those days, you know, maturity don't take many things from my hand, though. Okay, Flaky. My darling Flaky is calling. Okay, she has gone to look for the picture. This Flaky, she not go kill me. See, Flaky. See, she don't go bring the picture, come now. See my husband, Bala. Flaky don't go bring the picture, come. Oh, I love Flaky. She don't go bring the picture. See. Amen. Baby Sola Olabi. God bless you. Amen. Amen. Look at my husband heart. Now know they see heart. Hey, react in him. Look at my husband heart, oh. Now Flaky go bring the picture. Now tuxedo he wear. This dress is fine. I beg, but my auntie help me go buy the dress. I don't like him, I beg. I will bala hat or come here. I beg, bala hat in oh my God. Oh, this was the registry day. So that's it. See my husband. I need a hat in any mo fe ke wo. They go to say na she no pella family they do am. See now so we say my husband come, he can't even. He tell me say if I see waiting one na tuxedo. I can't dey laugh. I say which one? These are dressing. Dot and dot say amen. Thank you. Now so thank you. So thank God there's no need for me to go and be look. Flaky went to look for it. I knew I had it somewhere, but now Flaky is she's the one that runs that page, the fans page. So she has all these things. Yeah, thank you so much. Bibola hat is fine. Till tomorrow, I'm always using this Bala hat to laugh at him. Till tomorrow, I say, I beg, who you want advice? He say, come dress in. Now I got confused. I say, which one be Bala hat for this matter? Exactly. He actually look like those aristocrats. Exactly. Me, I just changed her. I told him, I said, you look like Pella them. She not Pella, Dr. Pella. He said, yes, Okoda. I said, no, I didn't like it. I complained though. I said, I don't like this hat. Oh. It's better you should have told me. I for reason I'm with you. Yeah, me, I complained about everything. Why don't you put on your wedding ring? Oh, and I have it. I'll wear it one day for you, but I have it intact. I'll wear it. I don't wear it because my wedding ring, do you want to know the truth? It's is bigger than my hand. But because it's gold, I kept it. It's still with me. I'll wear it for you people. Don't worry. I have it. I'll wear it. You will see it. I have it. Intact. Good thing is Kosonu. It's supposed to be tight, you know. I don't wear it. But I have it. No, but Kamak Baron, he looked up at Yeye. Sincerely, that hat. I like it, Rara. I don't like it. I complained about my gown. If you see my shoe, that's my auntie. That's what she does. They look me, make I complain. Complain. It is well. Okay, get it size down. Is it possible to get my ring size down? Except they melt it now. It's gold. because it's gold, I always feel that means I'll be melting away some important money for meat. Okay, Jumiara, if you people say so. Your auntie did well. I did. Till tomorrow. That my auntie is always saying, every time, talking about what chatting me, that time I used to complain, I say my wedding registry guy didn't like it. That I must do that registry again. Okay, I will. I didn't just bother. Even sometimes, you know, I always think of this thing. I don't wait because it's two, you know. You have the engagement and the wedding. The two. Auto build just for me. It will stay, but you know, if I'm not careful, if it drops, I may not know. But I'll show you people. I need maybe tomorrow or next. I'll show you. Don't worry. No, I can't trade it to. No. Okay, that I should trade it for another wedding ring. Oh, which is true. Oh, for another wedding ring. That is my size. Okay, maybe when I'm going to maybe like Dubai or Italy, I can take it. Okay. That makes sense. But that makes sense. So the only thing that I'll then tell my husband that okay, my trade deal, you know, then me I'll just pay the difference. Happy? Which makes sense. It's true. At least something that will size me. You understand that one can enjoy wearing. It's quite bigger than me, but not too big, but it's bigger than me. Okay. Okay, I will look into that trading aspect. I was in Dubai 2 years ago. Yeah, Balogun, don't worry. By the grace of God, I'm looking to it again soon. Don't worry. By the grace of God. Okay? All right. Okay, guys. But you are due and not. That's why I'm saying that maybe, yeah, you know, maybe one should redress that dressing. You know? Allah shame. God will do it. Allah shame. You will meet me, yeah, but don't worry. By the grace of God, you will meet me. By the grace of God. So love you people. See you in the course of the week, okay? To our dear sister, please try and find out from Nigeria. She's based abroad. You have a case. Look into that case and I tell you, you are winning. It's not a matter of, you understand, if as long as you have been married to your man for the past 18 years and another woman comes in, he takes that woman, that second marriage is null and void. It never even existed. So they say she's more or less like carrying ring with her handicap. No marriage. Yours is the only legal marriage as far as the law is concerned in that country called Nigeria. Okay? All the best. Good night, everybody. Good night. I love you, people. God bless you. Love you more. Bella. Yabo Balogun, love you more. Bella. Bakare Adegboro, good night. Good night, everybody. Mwah. I love you, people. Good night, everybody. God bless you. Bye for now. Bye.